Okay, hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Nikolai Gaming here, back today with Satisfactory. So yeah, now I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. I hope I will have a great Wednesday because lately there's been kind of a change in how I've done my videos. Before I've recorded them and edited them the same day, but these last 2 days I've been editing the day of release, but recording them the day before, 2 days before. So what you saw yesterday, American Truck Sim and ETS, was recorded on Saturday, and what you saw Monday of Farming Sim was recorded on Sunday. So what you're seeing today is recorded yesterday, so Tuesday, after the release of American and Euro Truck. So, yeah. So I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. I hope I am having a great Wednesday. Um, Usually have that. And we've ran into kind of a problem. I already knew about this problem because I was on here taking screenshots. Well, contextual loads. I was on here taking screenshots for the last 2 episodes. And then the power was gone. So, what has happened is that, well, quite frankly, it should be pretty obvious what's gone wrong, but basically, what has gone wrong is that, well, all of these have run out of biomass. Now, the little problem with all of these having run out of biomass, except for this fucker, which we can steal some biomass from, which is a good thing, because we're gonna have to go chop some wood. The big question is, where are we gonna chop some wood? Because I'm gonna need the factory to be up and running a little more on biomass for a while. Now, this was also the reason why I made a cutoff switch at the main factory. Or I thought I put the main cutoff switch at the factory. Well, we're gonna put the cutoff between you and that pole. If I have what I need. As I do. Question mark? What do you mean can't afford? I can't afford. Question mark? Oh, I am missing like two. I was just like, why the fuck can't I afford it? I'm missing 2 plates. Let me just pick up some plates. Don't I already have this in here? Yes, I do. Side keypad on my mouse. So that way I can use my keypad to place a switch. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna remove this one. We're gonna put a line between you onto you, and we're gonna put a line between... Oh, okay. It does that automatically now, apparently. We're gonna leave mains off, because if you leave mains off, that means I should be able to fire up these when I come back with some wood. So, that's gonna be the first thing we're gonna do this episode. Also, last episode, if you don't remember, we put this water pipe right here, which doesn't have any water, because we haven't hooked on the power yet, but yeah, we hooked up that one. Oh, hi. That was kind of what I was afraid of. Spooders in the night. So, we're gonna wait until it's daytime. Woo. I don't wanna deal with no mommy spoiders. I don't wanna deal with any mommy spooders. But with at least that power up, I can at least hook up these fuckers. I'm gonna split this biomass in half. So this one should be enough output to run. Yeah, 4, yeah, 12 megawatts. So one of those are gonna be able to run both of these. I mean, I could head up there, take some trees from there, but I don't really want to take from there. Because, well, what we're going to be working on today, well, trying to get, if I haven't gotten it already, I don't remember if I have. No, it does not. Unless, no, that's a different tab. Yes, I have. We're going to be putting up boiler platforms and stuff. Because we're going to be making our powers. We need our coolers, our heaters, and stuff. So, yeah. Yes. Well, I cannot really do that either because of how things is, but... I don't remember. Yeah, we could have used a biomass heater. And then we got the coil heater, and then on top of the coal heater goes the boiler. And then after that comes the turbine and the converter platforms. And then we got the cooling towers. So it's kind of going to be split into like 3 sections. So we got the boiler part of it, we got the power side of it, and we got the cooler side of it. That's kind of how we're going to go about stuff. I believe. And then shit went to hell. Are you joking me? Is it crashing? I swear to God. Why? Where is even my NVIDIA control panel? Hello? I fucking knew it. Hold on. We're back. A display driver update later. Because my game crashed. Okay, I'm back. After dealing with something a little serious inside of Discord. Okay. Don't want to take too many trees away. I don't remember. This was the one with wood. This was the one with leaves. Okay, we got 3 machines, 4 machines. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 machines up and running now. Our power is steadily increasing. We're up at 210. If I remember correctly, it's 4 something. Yeah, 401 that's required for the entire factory to run. But since I think most of them is full, 200 and something, I think should be enough to get the factory back online, per se. We got 240. I think this is enough to bring the factory back online, I think. Never mind. Okay, we're back. I don't know how long I've been scrolling that fucker. But hopefully if everything went to plan now, should be able to power this thing on. Repower up the grid. Okay, grid is back online. See that here is back online, but not doing much. And if thank you quality wants to load. Woohoo! Ah. When you're trying to be speedy up the staircases, but it doesn't go to plan. Yeah. Exactly. So this is the second floor. We are already feeding copper in here as far as my understanding is, yes. Thank you. The quality is proper. Aha. Yes, because it's getting fed up over there. Now this is all the coal. This coal goes in here, which is gonna go up to the 3rd floor eventually. Then we got all of this coal, which is coming around there, going over to there, where we're gonna have the boilers and stuff. Now, we're gonna need a few boiler platforms to stitch. I'm gonna need a lot of rods. I already have a lot of other stuff on my ass. There's 200 rods. There's 200 rods. I know I'm gonna need a hell of a lot of plates. 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 Now just watch our power consumption go up again. This thing was doing steel beams. Till this fucker got full. So now pretty much 1/4 of our factory is up and running again. Yes, I think I actually have this one still. First of all, cut down a little. I'm pretty sure I have this album still somewhere. I was all the way back in the time where I was using the SteelSeries Apex 150. But yeah, those are gonna chug along. Now, the big question here is how we're gonna do this, because we're gonna need the boilers first. Well, they're gonna have to be fed coal and shit. Because right now we got this entire biomass stuff in the way too, so it's like... Let's just test this shit out first, shall we? There's a boiler platform. Then we got the coal heater. Okay, so apparently I want that boiler platform the other way around. There we go, but I need more cable. Let's see if I've done this setup once before. Cable. Cable's on the top floor. Let me walk up the stairs, or run up the stairs, or whatever. Let me up here. I need cables. Now, these were cable containers. Let's just say, if you need cables, don't worry. I got your ass. We still need to upgrade that miner eventually, but... I guess. Okay. Then we get a coal heater. Overlapping may occur. Well, that's normal. There's the heater. There's where the CO2 is gonna come out. Then we got the boiler, which goes on top. Then we got you. Then we got the boiler. So the boiler says it's starting. That's because this thing. That's the steam output. That's the water input. That's gonna be the output of CO2. Then we got the converter platform. That then needs to turn around the other way. So, converter platform. There we go. Then we get a turbine MK1. Then we get the LV generator. Whoa. And then the steam which comes out of here again is then gonna go into a cooling tower. That's gonna require a cooling platform. And then the cooling platform gets a steam cooling tower, which I need carbon mesh for. So that's where the carbon mesh came in. Which means I have to research carbon mesh. Well, that's... Well, what do we need? 100 coal, some limestone. There. Boom, boom, boom. Carbon mesh. Well, yes, I just need to honk down on some fucking coal. Make some carbon dust to make some carbon mesh. Oh boy. Well, we got lots of wire though. On another floor. Iron floor on another floor. We got wire, so we're fucking swimming in it. Wee. There we go. We got carbon mesh. Hi. We're back into the atmosphere. We also need a CO2 tower. But I don't remember if the CO2 tower goes on a cooling platform or if they go on a... So, if I'm not mistaken, let's do the water first. I think the water is still... Let's feed you into the boiler. Then, let's feed the steam out. And then put you on pipes instead of you. And then boiler goes into you. The access steam from you goes into the cooling tower. And gets dissipated. Then we got the CO2 chimney, which also needs to go onto a cooling platform. There's a CO2 chimney. And that one is gonna get a another color. Which is even darker. I do not think... No, these do not need... Swing around on the wrist, the only thing we need to do now. Is to feed a conveyor belt. Down here with coal. Feed it into the, So, let's go and get some more steel. Let's see if we did it correctly. More style bimes and more steel for you. We. So now... Sorry if it's quite loud over here. Now, as soon as this thing gets coal... So this thing is now starting. So this thing is running. Boiler is still gaining temp... Oh, wait a minute. Whoops. We're about to blow the boiler up. We're about to blow the boiler up. Okay. Nine. Just give me power. I forgot to hook the power to the pumps. Stop. Can I turn this thing off? Oh no. Oh no. Get water. Get water. Get water. Oh god. Are they running? I don't remember if I put... Fly fast. And then... Fly. Pumps are running, but water is not getting out. Give me a minute. Okay. We have steam here. Chimney is chugging. Generator is getting steam. And the low pressure steam is getting sent over here. It's getting disposed of. Our generator is running. Our RPM is cranking. And if we put 9... a power pole up to this thing, we have about 175 megawatts right here. This is gonna be the screenshot for today. Okay, let's get the... Come on, let's get this, both of those two running at the same time, okay? Come on, see you too, Chimney. Like, on one cooling tower, like 3 of these fuckers can go. Sure. Well, now you went. But anywho, the boiler is going. The heater is going. Which means already with one of these, we have effectively already removed 30, 30, 90... Yeah, we have already removed like 5 biomass gens just with this one setup. Now I know it works. Now I just want to see how this is going to behave if I hook it to the grid. Look at that. That was our power. 300, and that just spiked to 489. So there we go. Well, I'm still in fly mode. And I'm still probably in creative mode. Yes. But we got our steam. Our CO2 chimney going. We got our steam cooler going. We got our generator going. She's spinning at 10,000 RPM. It's turbining, boy. It's got high pressure steam. The boiler is basically keeping up the one, I think. Well, we're generating power, boys. Which means half of these, technically speaking, can be brought offline. This one 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 can be brought offline, and I think this one can also be brought offline. We went under, but now we're laying at about the capacity we had, which means you go, 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 you go. You are dead, so you can also just go. Okay. So that one turned red. Yeah, we are really clonking up on steam, aren't we? Well, that mean I can split this pipe in two and run 2 turbines per boiler? This one uses how many? 40 per bid. This one creates 60 per min. Which means we can't supply a full one, but we can supply about a half one. And, well, the overflow of steam in ground and reason that is not going to be used here, can the ground and reason just go straight into the cooling tower? Oh, well, not really, because that only takes low pressure steam, so I guess, but yeah, here we are. But yes, this is working out great. I'm gonna clean up this a little. Now for that requires biomass. The normal power storage requires stairs. Forgot about that. Well, out of all of these that are not full, I can probably about fill them up with some shit. 83, 83, 83, 83, which means I could pretty much fill this fucker to the brim. I pretty much fill, well, all these to the brim as well. Now, in ground the reason that means this entire skedaddle can in ground the reason go bye-bye. And well, that's our that's like the 5, 6 biomass gens I have left. Because it all got replaced pretty much by this thing. Caution! High pressure! High pressure my ass! So what I'm gonna do is probably make these pipes a little more straight. So like move the steam boiler or the turbine a notch back. Then move the chimney a little straight forward so we can have a straight bend. Move it closer to this one. And well, the cooling chimney kinda goes for itself because it comes out of there. So we'll just go here, then do a 90, then in. That will work. Just right out down there, and then 90, 90, and then we can just remove that pipe support. We really wanted to. But yeah, now we should see some walls, plumb this properly. Yeah, now, stators. That's gonna be some copper and some, nani? Stator. That's gonna be pipes and wire. Now, do I have some pipes on me already? Does not look like it. So, production pipes. Time for you to produce some pipes. Yeah, so I'll be back once we have a feel about the pipes. Okay, I've been crafting around a little, and I think we have enough to make five power storage. So basically how this is gonna work, it's that we're gonna pull off of that one. So that is 4. Also, our max consumption is 480. So I'm gonna go make 2 more stators. And then we'll let them charge. Which will say our power is gonna be used as high as it can be. Why am I in the terminal? In the terminal? The hub terminal. Or well, I guess it's a terminal then. Oi, Linux terminal. Oi. Okay, so 9. So power goes to power, goes to power, goes to power, goes to power. And then power goes to power. So these are gonna take about... The entire cluster is apparently gonna take about 5 hours to charge with our current charge rate. The entire array is charging with about 120 megawatts. I could be sneaky about it, and I could temporarily... If I'm sneaky enough about it, do this. Do this. Then coal heater, boiler, turbine, LV generator, and then pipes. So we do pipe. We can just interface that one into the same cooling tower as this one. Because there's so little steam getting sent in there anyway. Then the same goes for the CO2 chimney. We can do the same for you. Okay, let's do this correct first. Swap you to pipes. Then put in a junction cross. Then take the pipe into there. So then we have that set up. And then we swap We're back to blue. We, split the line. We run the line. We, split the coal. And we, run the coal. So, and then we take a heavy-duty cable and feed her onto this one. Which means the boiler is now going. As soon as that temperature reaches 100, that means it will be running, which means it will then start heating up the water above. There we go, steam is starting to come. This one is starting to go. Steam is starting to evolve. Turbine is starting to spin up. Which means the RPM of you is starting to run up. Well, 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 would you look at this? So this one should be getting some more pressure. It looks like it needs 2 at least in order to operate. Maybe 3? Yeah, 3. Steam cooling tower is not overloaded and it's running pretty much constantly now, so we can run 2 machines. So we can pretty much run 2 machines at least on 1 cooling station, and we can run 3 heaters on 1 chimney, it seems, at least. So now as we got all these up and running, that means that we are currently pushing 540 megawatts through the system. They are charging with a rate of 293, 270-ish megawatts. So, yeah. Steam to grid. Generator. Generator to grid. So, yeah, I think officially, I would say we're out of our power crisis. At least for now. So this is going to use about an hour to charge up, it seems. Don't exactly have much more space here. Although, how much biomass does these fuckers have? 200, so I can pretty much take down the entire biomass stuff here, really. To give us more there we go. And all of that's out of the way. So yeah, I'm gonna make this tidier. After all, I just wanna charge, because once these are fully charged, we'll have power for about an hour, hour and a half. With all our equipment running. So yeah. I'll probably flip this entire thing around since we're getting the coal in here. Or run the coal on the outside and then back in again. As we're already kind of doing. Well, we got steam, we got power. We got steam. We got power. We're generating about 175 megawatts per LV generator. Now, if I remember correctly, we can get MV generators later on down the road. I think refined power actually has diesel and stuff too. Let me check up on that if I can. That's modular power generation, the one we just did. Now I think we need to complete the next space elevator thing before we can unlock MV generators and stuff. But yeah, this is good. Now, just to check that the system works as I was hoping it would. Our consumption ain't that high at the moment, though. If we, basically, if I shut down you, then you guys fire up. Then basically, the moment I flip the switch, generators goes back on grid. Good. There we go. System works. Although the boilers are catching up with themselves, but... well, I mean, what can you do? It's in the pipelines, it doesn't really matter. Of course, excess steam in an actual steam plant would just be dissipated, because if not, obviously the boilers would blow up. But then again, that's not exactly simulated here. Reminds me. Never mind, it's fine. So yes, now these are gonna use their hot minute to charge. Okay, never mind. That's the wrong place for a door. That's the correct place for a door. Because here... yeah, is the way down. Okay. So yeah, I think that's will maybe do it for this episode. I am releasing another episode today, so not to be worried. You can go back to creating... okay, you know what? You have like MK3 conveyor belts here. I swear to God. So yeah. Power power is looking good. Oh, we're only using about 100 at the moment. Our capacity is 5.4. Oh well, it varies a little because we also have a wind turbine. Oppe up there, spinning around, creating us power in the wind. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. Not for today, but for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. And like the video if you like it. Subscribe all that, and I'll see you in the next episode.